Hello folks, my name is Douglas, aka WoadedCelt, and this is my first vlog. So basically I'm a kind of person who really believes in the 3 R's, which is reduce, reuse, recycle. I'm someone who grew up in the mountains. I currently live in Massachusetts near the beach. So I have lived in Texas, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, New Jersey, South Carolina, and now Massachusetts. And I've traveled almost all the continental states. Spent a lot of time in California about 25 years ago. Spent time in Iowa. Spent time in literally every state on the East Coast except Maine and Vermont. I recently have done some camping in Vermont, but that's really about it. Now, I'm not saying I haven't been to these states, I'm just saying that I haven't spent time there, especially as an adult. My eyes are looking in a different direction, mainly because of where the camera is. I'm not quite sure how to set things up right yet. But in any case, I know I'm kind of rambling. I'm going to do that. I am currently in my apartment in the Boston area. I actually live in Quincy. I pronounce it Quincy. And this section of Quincy is actually known as Wollaston. But in any case, this is my room that I spend the most time in. And I'm going to just do a panoramic real quick. It is basically a bay window in an old Victorian house that's been converted into apartments. And this is also where I keep half of my plants. Specifically right now, the plants that I'm growing is, let me switch this around so you can see it, is a banana plant, an olive tree, down here is a Myers lemon, and over here is a pineapple. So, apologize for the fast, quick movements. I know that makes some people sick. In any case, I am contemplating moving back to Pennsylvania, moving back in with my father. Kind of weird, I'm 45 years old. Sounds really odd to me to do that. But he doesn't really know how to fix houses, and his house is starting to fall down. I'm not the best, but I do know how to do certain things. And also, there is a friend of the family who owns a lot of acreage. And at one time, I had a permanent campsite on his property, and he has agreed to allow me to build a cabin. Or a mini house is kind of really what I'm more in desire of. In the state of Pennsylvania, for a house to exist, there has to be a minimum of 500 square feet. So I am in the process of trying to design a house that's under 500 square feet so that it's a mini house. And so I don't have to go through all the rules and regulations for building a house. I want to do solar power, collect water, even though there's water on the property. I can build a lake if I want to, build a pond if I want to. There's areas that are available to do that, but there's also a running stream on the property. I spent a lot of time camping there, so it's a great spot, and it's a great spot to, especially to work out any details in case I ever were to be able to financially afford to buy my own land. Now in my area, land is very hard to find. There's a lot of farmland, but there's a lot of Amish, and the Amish pay cash, and so they basically can get everything, whatever they want, pretty much right off the bat. So unless I'm able to find maybe like anywhere from, well, I would like to find about 5 acres of my own property so that I could have self-sustaining farm and that kind of thing. So anyways, this is just my first vlog to give you a little bit of background on me, and also I wanted to state that my name, WoadedCelt, is from my Scottish backgrounds. I am half Scottish, half German. Both my grandfathers were Scottish, both my grandmothers were German. So it's I'm literally half and half. And it's WoadedCelt, not WoadedCelt, because there's no soft C in Gaelic. When you pronounce it like a Celt, that's French influence. The French have soft C's, but in Gaelic it's hard C, so it sounds like a K sound. So it's WoadedCelt. And woaded is basically means painted blue. Woad was a plant that the Celts used to make a blue dye, and so I'm not really sure if woaded is an actual term, but it's a term that I've been using for 15, 20 years. It's the first name that I really came up with when I ever started doing anything online. And so basically I'm WoadedCelt, and I'm obviously not painted blue, but blue is my favorite color, and I do like my Scottish ancestry better than my German ancestry, although I really don't have much anything bad to say about either. And in fact, I have a lot of characteristics of both those German and Scottish traits in me. So as of now, this will be the end of my first vlog, and sorry for the rambling, but I kind of do that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. You can subscribe if you want. I'm going to be doing more in the future, but I'm not sure how soon and how often I'm going to be doing them. And if you like this, feel free to like. Thank you, and out.